Were you to search among the world's most important artists today, it would be impossible to select one more appropriate to this holiday program than the great Irish singer John McCormack. The secret of his universal popularity is not obvious. It is not his voice alone that brings him fame, nor his songs despite their charm. It is something he puts into the singing of those songs, a stroke that touches a universal chord in humanity, a universal delight in simple sentiment exquisitely and beautifully conveyed to the hearts of people. Mr. McCormack is spending his Christmas holidays in New York among his old American friends, temporarily interrupting his current American tour. A familiar and beloved performer on the Magic Key program, we are happy to present again and welcome back the greatest of all singing Irishmen, John McCormack.
My first number today is an exquisite little song of Mozart's, written when he was 17 years of age. It's really an aria in miniature, and it's called "Oh, What Bitter Grief Is Mine." What a bitter grief is mine, ah me, how this heart doth pine on nameless toll, yours grieve me. Love, though thou art lost to sight, daytime or by night, I never can forget thee. I never can forget thee. Love, though thou art lost to sight, yet by daytime or by night, I never can forget thee. I never can forget thee. And my next song is naturally an Irish one. It was sung to Herbert Hughes and myself by an old Kerryman in Cahersaveen this summer. We found it very fascinating, and I'll sing it to you exactly as the old Kerryman sang it to me, except that I haven't got his delicious accent. I'll have to use my own. And it's beautifully arranged by Mr. Herbert Hughes, and as usual at the piano is Teddy Schneider. All right, Teddy? Near Banbridge town in the county down one morning last July, down a Boreen Green came a sweet colleen, and she smiled as she passed me by. She looked so sweet from her two bare feet to the sheen of her nut-brown hair. Such a coaxing elf I was ashamed of myself for to see I was really there. From Bantry Bay up to Derry Quay, and from Galway to Dublin town, no maid I've seen like the bright colleen that I met in the county down. As she onward sped, sure I scratched me head, and I looked with a feeling rare. And I says I, to a passer-by, who's the maid with the nut-brown hair? He smiled at me, and he says to me, that's the gem in Ireland's crown. Young Rosie McCann from the banks of the Bann, she's the star of the county down. From Bantry Bay up to Derry Quay, and from Galway to Dublin town. No maid I've seen like the bright Colleen that I met in the county down. At the harvest fair she'll be surely there, and I'll dress in me Sunday clothes, with me shoes shone bright and me hat cocked right, for a smile from the nut-brown rose. No pipe I'll smoke and no horse I'll yoke, till me plough is a nut-coloured brown. Till a smiling bride be me own fireside is the star of the county down. From Bantry Bay up to Derry Quay, and from Galway to Dublin town. No maid I've seen like the bright Colleen that I met in the county down. My dear friend, that splendid American musician, Charles Wakefield Cadman, has written the next song specially for this broadcast. I am very grateful to him, and I hope that you will like it as well as I like it. It's called The Silent Hour of Prayer. Oh. God calls us to the hour of prayer, far from the world apart, where I may hear his voice that speaks to every listening heart. God calls me to the hour of prayer, where deep within my breast, far from the world's mad tumult, I find sweet joy and rest. I find sweet joy and rest. Oh, blessed, blessed, blessed hour of prayer, where life renewed is found, where life renewed is found, where peace and love, where peace and love and power divine forever